Lil Hattie, you said it's not free. Watch the video. Definitely is free. Hey, y'all, I want to give this disclaimer real quick too, because I see some of y'all not watching the video that's attached to the actual catalog. You are gonna pay for your shipping, and I'm gonna say this with complete love. If you are a grown-ass man or woman and you are at a place where you cannot invest, like you gotta, like y'all see where I'm at. Motherfuckers see how I kick it, how I'm living. I just realized your security company secures my area, and the guys are so nice. Shout out to Grace Private Security. Shout out to them. Shout out to the guys. Yeah, if y'all ever need security, y'all need dignitary protection, whatever. Y'all know we got a black-owned security company and gun store. Got y'all covered. Spin City, what up, bro? But I'm gonna say this real quick, yo. And this is with love too. But if you're at a place, right? You got this 34-year-old dude who's giving you his entire body of work. You feel me? And it's a physical order. Every book he's created. I'm not picking up all these damn curriculums, but there's some of them. Y'all see that, bro? This is 12 years of intellectual property. If you are at a place where you don't want to pay your own shipping for it, I totally respect that. You just got more important shit in life that you need to figure out and worry about. Right now ain't the time to invest in nobody but yourself. Just being all the way real. And y'all know we have payment plans. So if you get the payment plan on the shipping, you then gonna pay $15 for what took me a lifetime to be able to come reiterate and teach. I don't know how many people I done taught in the last 12 years. So this is with complete love. If you can't pay your shipping, and y'all, that wasn't even, somebody said that's a lot of info. That wasn't even all of them. This is the one I'm finna read y'all out of today. But I say that with love for real though. If you at a place where you can't afford to pay your shipping, y'all, work on some other shit right now. You feel me? Like, fuck investing in me. And I mean that with love. Fuck investing in me. Go invest in yourself. Because you got to figure out what you going to do in 2024. So this motherfucking year don't kill you like 2023 damn near killed a lot of us. Again, y'all, so I'm going to say this again. Anybody that don't want to go the formal route for customer service, I know a lot of y'all, for whatever reason, you don't use the contact us button, you don't want to email. Derica is transitioning into being customer service for her pops and all his companies. DM her directly. DM her right now. It is Derica Grace. Derrica Grace. You'll see a picture when it pop up. It literally says in her bio, customer service training. I actually want y'all to DM her because I'm trying to help her like tighten her shit up and take it serious and really throw her to the wolves in a loving way, in a fatherly loving way. You feel me? So anybody that got an order inquiry, you need an email resent, you need access, anything you need. Fuck, don't even use the contact us button. DM her now. Cause she gonna come downstairs in a few minutes and I'm gonna have her sit down with that phone and that computer. And I really need my baby to get hands-on and more serious with this family business. So I actually appreciate y'all. Don't use the contact us button. Don't bother TT. Go bother Derica. Hit her directly and make her ass work. And that's like shit. Do me that favor. Don't even message the contact us button. Message her little ass directly, y'all. Derica one of them people that work for like 1 hour and then they be done for the rest of the day. Like, ooh, that was I need my daughter to step her consistency up, her grind up. And my children, they struggle with instant gratification like a lot of us do and a lot of our babies do. Derek doesn't. Derek is really good with delayed gratification. But Derica, she struggles. She really will work for 30 minutes and be like, yeah, so life is good. No, babe, you gotta work like 30 hours and you gotta do it like 20,000 more times before you leave this planet. But anyway, y'all, yeah, I help design, man. Listen, man, these kids, man, they rough. My kids really do be working 5 minutes and be like, I made a video. I'm like, what? No, we need like 2,000 more. But anyway, y'all, let's get into it. So today we're gonna talk about how not to go broke in 2024. How not to go broke in 2024. And like I said, y'all, somebody said it's not letting them get it for free because you gotta pay your shipping, y'all. Like, listen, y'all, to everybody that's not reading the description or watching the video, with love, I don't think you should buy it anyway. If you're not willing to read the 2 paragraphs that explain to you that as a grown-ass man and woman, you gonna pay for your shipping and we aren't because we already giving you 12 years worth of knowledge for free, listen, we gonna keep it real. If you ain't gonna read them 2 lines, you know you ain't gonna read this. You ain't gonna read them 2 lines, you know you ain't finna read this. If you ain't gonna read them 2 lines, you know you ain't finna read this. If you ain't gonna read them 2 lines, you know you ain't finna read this. Hold on. No matter, I ain't making no examples, but for real, y'all. If you ain't gonna read them 2 lines, You know you ain't gonna read that shit, man. Don't even get it. Listen, I already said it's only for the first 500 people starting 2024. Let somebody get that motherfucker who actually trying to get out them trenches and trying to figure some shit out. KP, what up, bro? All right, y'all, but listen, it's time for me to teach. We off topic. So, again, y'all, anybody with customer service questions, you need your mentorship access, you need to reset an email, digital, whatever, DM Derica right now. You was the first king to say invest in AI years ago. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Hey, y'all know, listen, y'all know niggas still don't got robots in the crib. We done had them since 2018, but thank you, bro. Let's get into it, though, y'all. Screen record, take notes, whatever you got to do. Let's politic. I got 20 minutes and I got to get off. All right, y'all. So I'm on page 167. I'm reading out of this is a piece of the catalog. I'm reading out of this piece. I think this is one of the in-home bank curriculum. So number one, the goal is to keep the money at chosen tables. Keep the money at chosen tables. You already know the motto of this one: family business or none at all. I've done my absolute best to keep as much of the return at the table for myself and my family. I will ask and instruct you again to simply look at the machines you keep rich daily. I need to take this advice I was given back in 2018 too. Can you not do these things for yourself? You can, but we also have to be honest. I told you in volume 1, your lack of self-love, knowledge, and unwillingness to fast is a real issue. Let's give some examples. The following terms are defined via Google. Number 1, life insurance is defined as insurance that pays out a sum of money either on the death of the insured person or after a set period. I want y'all to listen to this part closely because I'm finna pose some questions to y'all that I want y'all to think about them. You ain't got to answer right now, but I want you to sit your ass down tonight and think about what I just read and what I asked you. Number 2, a 401k plan is a qualified employer-established plan to which eligible employees may make salary deferral contributions on post-tax and pre-tax basis. Number 3, a Roth IRA, an individual retirement account allowing a person to set aside after-tax income up to a specified amount each year. Both earnings on the account and withdrawals after age 59 and a half are tax-free. Stay with me, y'all, because I'm going to ask y'all some questions. Health insurance. Health insurance is a type of insurance coverage that pays for medical and surgical expenses incurred by the insured. Health insurance can reimburse the insured for expenses incurred from illness, injury, and pay the care provider directly. Next one, savings account is a bank account that earns interest. I literally got in quotations. I laughed when I was typing that one because y'all know the interest on them bitches be. Nigga, you go sell a bottle of water and make more money. Next one, y'all, 403B plan. A 403 plan is a retirement plan for specific employees of public schools, tax-exempt organizations, and certain ministers. These plans can invest in either annuities or mutual funds. And last one, a pension, a regular payment made during a person's retirement from an investment fund to which that person or their employee has contributed during their working life. So let's pause for a moment. Let's take in what I just did. Really simple. All I did was just define certain ways that people, quote unquote, build wealth, grow wealth, XYZ. Now let's get into the fun part. Please be listening. And I'm gonna run through these rather quick because, like I said, I only got like 20 minutes. I'm gonna run through these rather quickly, but feel free to answer them for me, right? Number 1, do you lack the intelligence in simple math to create these systems for yourself and your family? Number 1, and y'all feel free to answer. Do you lack the intelligence in simple math? You're telling me the only route and the only sure shot to fucking secure your family is to put yourselves in positions where y'all not the actual benefactor. Y'all gonna eat a little bit. Y'all gonna make some paper, but y'all not the benefactor. Number 2, are you just complacent and comfortable? You rather get robbed and sign your family up for an extra generation of struggle. Number 3, this is one of my favorite ones. You reading this. Are you currently wealthy due to anyone in your family passing down their riches from these ways of supposed wealth? It's 200 people on here. I guarantee you, it's maybe 2 people on this live right now that's like, yeah, I'm rich based off what my family passed down from their health insurance, 401, any of that. I guarantee you, it's maybe 2 people out of 200. You're going to get 1% of any, I ain't going to say any room, but I'm willing to bet you on this live right here, only 1% of the people, if that, going to be able to be like, hell yeah, nigga, we up. Why? Man, shit, my granddaddy had died and left us his 401, and we up. And when I say up, I don't mean like we decent. I mean like you're wealthy. You feel me? Because like the system has taught us like, hey, y'all niggas want some money? Y'all want wealth? Well, y'all's best come over here. Cause it's the only route. You ain't smart enough to do it for yourself. I'm not saying you are. I'm basically wording this as if I was a system. We're positioned from the fucking grade school like, boy, you ain't smart enough to do this shit for yourself. You don't got the discipline to do this shit for yourself. You don't have the mechanics to do this shit for yourself. Man, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all one of the biggest skills I learned many years ago. Drop a one right now if you got an older relative, like a grandma, granddad. Animal Pack, what up, bro? Lady Key, what's up? Hey, y'all, drop them ones. Who got a great grandma? Who got a grandma right now? Drop them ones. I got a grandma. Both my grandmas still present. All the granddads is gone, but the grandma's still here. All right, y'all, so look. Some of y'all grandmas got 18 grandchildren. How y'all not busting down $1 million policy on your grandma? Help me understand how it's 18 of y'all. Help me understand how it's 10 of y'all. Help me understand how it's 5 of y'all. And y'all are not having these shit like y'all will get together and drink and be merry and do all that other shit. Listen, with your moms as well. I'm just using grandmas, our mothers and our fathers. Like y'all, I'm on pace. I know before I die, I'll probably have between 12 and 15 children. I could just see it now. If them motherfucking kids don't get together and get $1 million policy on their daddy and motherfucking split it 12 ways a month, which gonna total out to little or nothing, but they got motherfucking Jordans, they got fresh perfume, fresh cologne, hair be done, lashes and all that other shit done, they ain't listen to a motherfucking word I said to them or the people for the last 12 years. Just something to talk about. Just something to think about. Some of y'all got 6 siblings. You got 1 mom. Like, I'm not telling you to bank on her death. I'm not telling you to, to plan it in a negative way, but I'm telling you, like, why y'all motherfuckers be thinking y'all gonna live to be 230? How do we, like, openly invest? Like, I've been saying this shit for years. We openly invest in our detriment. Your betterment? Shit. Nigga gotta beat you up to go invest in some shit that you know you actually need. Like, listen, some of y'all should just consider how many relatives you lost so far. Man, y'all could have been up already. Y'all, like, motherfucker got 5 kids. And it ain't candy y'all yet. Like, damn. Bro, let's all just save $100 a month. What we gonna do with it? Shit, we gonna go get a $500,000 policy on daddy. So when he leave this motherfucker, at least we can all bust down $125,000 a piece. No, I'm sorry, $100,000 a piece. Just simple math. Like, let me ask you the question. And if you don't have a for sure route on how you gonna get your 100,000, is that not like an easier route? Is that not an easier way? Like, shit, let's just do the insurance play on all our relatives. Like, y'all, like, some of y'all get $100 hairdos every month. Bro, you spending $100 roughly on the cuts every month. Sis, when you calculate your lashes and your nails, the gas you spend, the excessive time you waste having them prolonged ass conversations in there, all that is valuable time that you could be moving bread around and allocate towards other things. Motherfuckers be super fresh out here, and the only thing y'all have after the funeral is a heavy heart and a yearn. Anyway, y'all, let me keep going. Number 4. Does that not make you scratch your head and make you want to try something different? Number 5, be mindful. I never said not to use these institutions, but that's the kicker. Most of us aren't really using them. We're getting used. This is a huge difference. So I'm telling y'all now, like, I ain't telling none of y'all to defer from the institutions that America has in place for you to get ahead. I'm more so trying to encourage you to fuck them because they're gonna fuck you. Like, I've only said this, I think, for like 6 years at this point. America is built on the fuck on. You gonna get fucked on, or they gonna get fucked on. Somebody's getting fucked. If any of y'all out here are making business deals with insurance companies, banks, or whatever the case is, and y'all thinking it's some level of equality, or they trying to make sure that you grow at the same rate they do, you either ain't paying attention, you ain't picked up one book, or you done lost your motherfucking mind. This country is not like, I know what they say on the dollar bill about motherfuckers being made equal and all that other shit. Y'all know goddamn well the country not built on that. Y'all know goddamn well, like, the wolves gonna feed on them, the sheep gonna do this, and then you got the people at the top, people in the middle, and the people at the very bottom. So I'm not telling you not to, don't use no bank, don't use no institution, no. Absolutely use this shit, but actually teach yourself how to use this shit. Cause you don't be using nothing, you be getting used. Like, if most of us really, me included, if most of us kept it honest with ourselves about the business dealings we made from age 1 to 25, whether it be a credit card, a debit card, a loan, a car, a house, y'all, we have never been a benefactor of none of our business deals. And then we really be having the audacity to look up in 10 years and be like, damn, I still ain't got ahead. I did everything by the book. I did it all right. I did everything they told me I need to do. And I'm still not ahead, motherfucker, because that's not how it works. First and foremost, no oppressor is never going to tell you how to overthrow him. So if you functioning with whatever they taught you in school, whatever they taught you in college, whatever they taught you in continuation school, that shit 9 times out of 10 ain't the wolf pamphlet anyway. Excuse me, hear me again. No oppressor is ever going to teach you how to overthrow them. Because if that was the case, their reign of oppression would fucking last 10 days. Because they're going to train motherfuckers to be smarter, wiser than them and boot their ass up out the way. Or their trickery won't work anyway because they're going to tell you what to look for. But I'm getting on topic. Let me stay focused. Number 6. It doesn't bother you that your son could have better food to eat year round. Better food to eat year round with the extra money you send to a health insurance company and didn't use. Number 7, it doesn't bother you that your family and theirs don't share the same plight, but you all do share the same money. You slave for the money you survive with, and they ball with it because you have been mentally convinced to pay them some just in case funds on a weekly basis. I'm gonna read this one again. It doesn't bother you that your family and theirs don't share the same plight. I want y'all to think about that. The people that you send your money to, y'all don't have the same problems, but y'all do have the same money. The reason y'all have the same money is because when you go work your ass off or make whatever plays you need to make with it, you immediately stimulate somebody else's economy. So again, y'all don't have the same plight. Like, think about that. Do you ever walk in the bank and be like, man, I wonder when the last time his lights got cut off? Y'all ever like pick up a pair of Jordans and be like, damn, I wonder when the last time Jordan got his shit repoed? Well, Nike per se, because he, you know, Nike overall that. But y'all ever think about shit like that? When y'all like subscribing to go watch shit that's just gonna waste your time or keep you more in a depressive state? Do you ever be like, damn, I wonder how many times them niggas at Amazon Prime got evicted? They probably haven't. I don't know. I think bro is like the 2nd or the 3rd richest American. He probably hasn't been evicted or had anything repossessed in a really long fucking time. So the point I'm making is, y'all don't have the same problems, but y'all do have the same money. And the reason y'all have the same money is because we absolutely refuse to learn how to stimulate our own economy. We absolutely refuse to study the wolves, which is some shit I've been telling y'all since 2019, 2020. Study the motherfucking wolves and create the same programs. Like, I'm gonna give you one of the oldest examples I've been using for years. A drop of one and people be hitting you up to borrow money. Anybody that have people that be hitting them up to borrow some bread, drop a 1. I got 10 more minutes, y'all. I'm hurt. Damn, I'm still on this first page. I need to get to the second one. All right, y'all. If y'all got people that's asking you for bread, why you not charging them interest like the bank? Why are you not creating a level of financial codependency, but a working system along with contracts like the bank? Y'all, there's no excuses. You literally can go get on ChatGPT and create a contract. As long as you know how to really talk and tell ChatGPT what you need, you literally can make a borrower's contract. So why the fuck are you not studying the people who've been robbing your ass with loans and whatnot for I don't know how many years? Black Misha, no, says you could DM her directly. Just go to her IG page and shoot her a DM. Let her know what your inquiry is about your order. It is the Derica Grace, TheDerrica. Like just like my name, but with an A instead of a K. Grace, the Derica Grace, because they're family. I feel that, bro. I absolutely feel that. But point I'm making is, bro, if they went to the bank gonna do it. If they go to Amscot gonna do it. They go to Western Union gonna do it. You feel me? So literally, like, it's just minute examples like that. A lot of y'all could be living off interest these days. Listen, especially y'all out there with a big heart who stay letting motherfuckers hold this and hold that. Y'all could have already been collecting your extra $2,000 a year just based off the fact that motherfuckers is always hitting you up trying to get some bread. Always. Shit, fuck money. We could do the barter system. Do y'all ever barter? I know y'all don't. Well, I know I'm sure some of y'all do, but a lot of y'all don't. Y'all just doing one-ended loans. Hey, cuz, I could borrow 500. Yeah, I got you, bro. You gonna give him the 500, and that's that. Nah. Give him the 500 and have him barter. Damn, bro, you know what? Somebody said this in the board game. Bro, assist whoever it is, I appreciate you saying that. Because y'all have no idea how long I've been trying to teach people the shit I've been trying to teach them. Like, if y'all go through the copyrights, when y'all get y'all catalog, y'all gonna see, like, these conversations from 2017. Like, the one I'm reading y'all now, on the next page, I'm referencing, I'm 28 years old. Y'all, I'm 34 today. I wrote this shit in 2018, 2017, one of them. I'm fucking 34 years old. But in this paragraph right here, it says I'm 28 with 2 1-year-olds, a 6-year-old, and I had 4 children back then. I got about 15. I'm joking. But anyway, y'all, let me get back to it. So number 8, when's the last time you missed a meal? They have $100,000 vehicles parked outside the bank that you make your payments at as well. Number 9, take a soft average of all the entities that you currently have in your pocket. Then write down the things you have been putting off getting done due to your funds. Probably could have knocked those out a year ago. So y'all, I'm gonna pause real quick and say this. If a lot of y'all took a soft average of how many millionaires or billionaires you have in your pocket, and then ask yourself, like, is this something I can actually do for myself? You would save yourself a gang of bread. You would definitely put yourself in, like, y'all, when I say study the woods, that's what I mean. I know a lot of y'all gonna think it's a negative statement I'm about to make, but it's a true statement. And a lot of y'all need to make peace with the country that you live in. I don't make the rules, I just understand them. This country not built off core values. This country not built off character. This country is built off violence and entrepreneurship. So a lot of y'all need to understand how to adapt to the ways of the wolf, or you're gonna get eaten by the wolves your entire fucking life. It's really super simple. Like, if you right now took a hard average, if you really study and allocated every dollar and wrote it down in a month's time, you would realize how many billionaires that you overly compensate on a consistent basis. And there's nothing wrong with them getting money from you, because if they smart enough to do it and they understand the game, they absolutely deserve it. The lazy niggas gon' do the spending, and the niggas that's grinding and setting up the traps gonna do the collecting. Game is game, like, that's completely fair. So I'm not hating on none of them that's running it up and getting it from the people that give it to them. But I'm just telling y'all, like, your lack of education, your lack of consistency, and your lack of effort 9 times out of 10 is why a lot of y'all be broke to begin with. You literally, like, spent excessive amounts of money on things that you literally could do yourself. Like, wait, I'm gonna start right there because I'm gonna give you an example. I got 6 more minutes. Be reminded, your fearful and traditional ways of thinking will not only hurt you, but the little people are watching too. Some of us are 5 generations deep in the same hole and have yet to take the time to figure out why. Same end results, different lanes. That should begin to show you something. All right, y'all, give me 1 second, because I want to read this whole page, but I don't think I'm gonna have time, so I'm trying to see what part I want to actually read. All right, fuck it. We're gonna read it, y'all. If I go over the 10 minutes, I'll just talk a little more. So now let's discuss these tables. I fully understand that no one most likely will have my children's best interest like I do, so I'd be a fool to leave their perseverance in the hands of no one but either them personally or myself. Pause real quick, I'm gonna say that again. I'm fully under that law that I know nobody's gonna have my children's best interest as the way that I would. They shouldn't. The job site ain't they fucking daddy. McDonald's ain't they mama. Uber ain't they daddy. Ain't no fucking body they mama or daddy. So I'm not even walking. School teachers ain't they even though mine don't go, we homeschool, but they not they fucking mama and daddy. So I'm not even walking with that expectation like, you know, life sure better give my kids a fair shot. And them teachers better do their job, and them jobs better get to hiring. No, I don't. First off, I don't even function with that expectation. So I'm already under that law and that programming that, hey, I got to teach y'all how to fuck to do y'all, for the simple fact that if y'all don't know, the world gonna fuck y'all clean over. Let me keep going. I have made it a point to include them in all my marketing videos, covers for my products, speaking engagements, and much more. Now I'm gonna show you something. Y'all heard what I just said, right? Remember, y'all, you talking to 2017 me. That's why, like, if it's throwing you off a little bit, this is 2017 me that wrote this. I have made it a point to include them in all my marketing videos. How most of y'all figured out who I was and came to my page? Because y'all saw me with who? I stood true to that. Still on that. 12 years in. I'm still using these same principles to make sure the family flourishes. Not like, oh, our daddy had his shit together, man. He did his thing. Like, no, everybody gonna do their thing over here. I need a team full of motherfucking LeBrons. Covers for my products. Oh, I'm dropping shit, y'all. There go the kids. There go the kids. There go the kids. Oh shit. There go the kids. There go the kids again. I don't got the board games and flashcards next to me, but kids every goddamn where, right? Speaking engagements and stages. Done had them in the trenches, done had them at Clemson University, and much more. Basically, many of you were originally drawn to me because of the information I teach my children. That serves as a double win for the family. Whether I die tomorrow or decide to quit assisting people, my children can continue on this journey or branch onto a different one. Their likeness and faces are now worldwide at this point. They're able to bypass and avoid many of the machines I had to deal with because they have a kickstart and they can fund their own situations because of the steps I took. So hear me, y'all. This is why I be telling everybody inclusion is important, especially for my people on here with families and children. Man, inclusion is important. Why is y'all fucking soaking up game and doing all this politicking, but you ain't got the baby sitting with you? Why the fuck is y'all out at this speaking engagement or you out at this function and you ain't got the babies with you? Y'all, children are young adults. That's what they are. I think a lot of y'all be thinking like they reversing age. No, they grow. They're fucking forced to grow. So like the quicker that you assess their maturity levels, the quicker you assess their maturity levels and you start putting them on game and exposing them to new shit, the quicker that y'all gonna collectively become a powerhouse. Parents, I know y'all on here right now. I know y'all be tired, because I be tired. I know you'll be like, God damn, man, I got this shit on my back. Got a motherfucking teenager in the room, ain't doing shit. You feel me? Y'all motherfuckers know 85 TikTok dances, but I can't get y'all to learn a fucking thing. I done been there, y'all. I done had that frustration with my children. So the point I'm making is, we have young adults in the crib, and then we openly choose to be a one-man show, and then we not even good at being a one-man show. So then we still fall short, and then everything riding on us. And if we crack, then the whole family fall off. I know I ain't the only person on here like the whole fucking family move on your accord. Like if you drop dead right now, shit gonna be scary for the next 30 years. Yeah, practice inclusion now. We raising young adults. We not raising babies. They're evolving. They don't reverse. They're not gonna stay baby, then infant, then go back into crawl up in the fucking womb. These are young adults. And I'm gonna tell you too, this generation of children, completely different. Man, these little motherfuckers know how to work phones. Listen, my son works my PC 10 times better than I do. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm still learning. Boy, get that shit done. There is no reason why I'm not encouraging him to be in a position of power. So not only are we spreading the responsibility, but he's able to leverage who he is and get a fucking head start because of who his daddy was. But let me keep going, y'all. Where was I at? Their likeness and faces. Okay, I said it already, y'all. So the next session is intentional table setting. Set the table, y'all. So remember, this 2017 me talking. I think I'm like 26 or 27 at this point. Number one, I purchased them a lemonade stand in a vending machine in 2015. CJ, I'm definitely pulling up, bro, for sure. Number two, I created them their own social media based off my growth in my audience. Number three, and again, I'm not telling you to do exactly what I did. I'm just telling you at 27, 26, this was the mindset and these were the steps I took. Ain't no excuse, y'all. Turn that shit the fuck up, bro. Turn that shit up, sis. Some of y'all are my age now that I was back then. Ain't no excuse. Turn that shit up. Number three, I created content for them outside of mine to open up a different lane for them, and we not be forced to share one and only eat from one table. Number four, I spent as much as $40,000 in 2018 alone on marketing and advertising. Guess who were the highlights of each video? My children. Number five, I started branding their own name and created merchandise in the form of shirts, learning materials, etc. to go along with it. Number six, I'm currently creating them their own marketing budget for their upcoming website, YouTube channel, and tour, all crafted specifically around them. Listen, y'all, we gotta stop taking the stairs just for the bragging rights. If you know a way to get your ass on the elevator, get on the fucking elevator. To every mom and every dad on here that feel like they got their shit together, the children should absolutely be able to, I ain't gonna say have their shit together, because at a certain age they can make their own decisions. But they should have a fucking elevator to get their shit together based on the fact that you was able to identify that you was ahead of the curve and was like, shit, before I get this shit to any of you stranger niggas out there, I'm gonna get this shit to my house. I'm gonna get this shit to my babies. Because these are my motherfucking closest components. This is the nucleus of my foundation and my family. And I be telling y'all, practice inclusion. We should be evolving, moving, and grooving simultaneously. Y'all, I'm telling you from the horse's mouth, I know how hard that shit is when it's a one-man show. I've done it for a long time. I know how it hit when you the only person moving and everybody waiting on your movement to decide if they want to move. That shit be a lot less lighter, and it be a lot more peaceful when you collectively building, and you can rest assured. Like, for me, y'all, that gives me more peace at night, that if I do drop dead out of anywhere, at least I gave them 60% of the 200% worth of game I knew. But some of us, if we die right now, the babies they don't know shit. They don't know nothing. They're going to be sad. They're going to mourn. They're going to grieve. And then life going, hey, how old you at 17? Bring your ass on. You next. Next generation. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So here's the kicker with pouring into the tables as much as possible. The Grace family business structure now becomes 2 times stronger because I'm building them up with every extra dollar that I have. We also extend our business run. I'm 28 with 2 1-year-olds. Again, y'all, this 6-7 years ago. I'm 28 with 2 1-year-olds, a 6-year-old, and a 9-year-old. Our reign, hey, real quick before I read this next line. How many of y'all be listening to me? I'm not listening to me, but how many of y'all, and keep it real, drop a 1 if you ever been like, why you want so many kids? Why you keep having kids? I never met nobody that want 10 plus kids or 10 kids. I get this question all the time, like, why you want all them kids? It's a deeper answer, but I'm gonna read to you the line that I wrote 7 years ago. We also extend our business run. I'm 28 with 2 1-year-olds, a 6-year-old, and a 9-year-old. Our reign is being renewed every time I educate and I invest in them. My clock is indeed running, but it's renewed whenever a new grace is welcome into the world. So I'm gonna slow it down for you real quick. Y'all look at parenthood as an obligation and a job. I look at parenthood as an experiment and an opportunity. This brain of mine that a lot of niggas don't got, clearly, this is an opportunity to spread it amongst 10 to 15 little people who actively have my DNA, actively was raised up under me, and then they got the game and the information from the man himself. So I know a lot of y'all may not understand it because you don't even look at family and parenthood the way that I do. I know a lot of y'all caught up in instant gratification, so you would never understand the man that's thinking about 80 years from now and not 8 days from now. And I'm not knocking nobody too, like however you do your thing is how you do your thing. But hear me good when I say that every time we have a new grace, we have a renewal. My brain, my ideologies, my theories, my confidence, my articulation, my power, it now has another opportunity to live another generation. So granted, I ain't even gonna be around to see it, but it's gonna be one of my motherfucking great-grandchildren. Nigga gonna walk it how he talk it. He gonna pop his shit like his great-granddaddy did. He gonna chin up, chest out, firm handshake. Like, all of them may not. I may only get one that buy into it 100 years from now. But nigga, you know, even though I ain't even gonna be here to experience it, just the thought of such brings me a level of peace and a level of fullness and purpose that a lot of people may not ever understand or ever experience. I'm gonna say it again, like, most motherfuckers think about 8 days. We think about 80 years. We think about, I've made peace with that some of this shit I ain't even gonna be able to see. I ain't even gonna be here to experience it. But I've also made peace with that, like, my children gonna experience it. One of my children gonna meet their grandchildren and be like, damn, you remind me of my daddy. Then you know they're gonna be old as shit. They're gonna be 80 years old. You remind me of my daddy. Like, what you mean, grandma? My daddy used to talk that shit and blah, blah, blah. And we lived here and we did that and blah, blah, blah. So just bringing y'all full circle into my mind. This is me talking at 26, 27 years old, y'all. the importance of establishing my legacy and making sure that if not all of them, two of them 10 gonna get a world hell. And then you gotta remember, all my children 9 times out of 10 gonna procreate. So let's just say they average 2 to 3 kids per child. Now we talking about a nigga with 30 grandchildren that's politic. And y'all, this is me in my 20s politicking. Man, can you imagine me at 65 and I got 30 grandchildren? The type of shit I'm gonna put them on, type of conversation, they gonna be like, man, listen. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all getting into my personal head, because that's where I be at. I know a lot of y'all don't understand it, but them be my thoughts when I'm up late at night. Them be my thoughts when I'm motherfucking sitting outside overlooking that backyard, cold and dark, and sitting in the dark alone and just chilling and being in my own head. Them be my thoughts like, damn, I gotta make sure I get old. I gotta get real old. Because listen, if motherfuckers thought I was pressure in my 20s, 40 more years out here, 50 more years, and then I got some impressionable grandchildren who like, yeah, take us to granddaddy big ass house. Yeah, it's gonna be a sight to see. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all a couple more questions. I'm gonna wrap it up. That company that uses you for labor, can you hire your children there, or can you pass it on to them at any moment? Yes or no? The company that's currently using you for labor, can you hire your children there, or can you pass it on to them at any moment? Number 2, the irreversible time you supply them with, do you or your family benefit from it besides a taxed check? That'd be the crazy shit. And again, I'm not telling nobody quit their job. I'm not telling y'all not to work. Y'all know my motto is infiltrate, educate, and vacate. I do believe in getting jobs. I believe in getting jobs for information and not money. The money gonna come because you put in them hours to get paid. But the information is the true gift, the intellectual property, the wit, the chain of command, the patterns, learning how to run big business, learning how to manage little business, whatever the case is, whatever role you want to play. Excuse me. The information is the true power. Fuck the money. Like I said, you're going to get the money. As long as you show up, you know they're going to pay you. What you able to steal from their ass internally is a whole nother ballgame. And when I say get jobs for information and not money, this is what I mean. If you want to go out and teach financial literacy, why don't you go work at a bank? Why don't you go work at a financial institution? Simple math. If you want to start a grooming company for animals, why don't you go work at a dog shelter? Why don't you go work at a pet store? Simple shit like that. Get the job for the information, not the money. The money gonna come. You know how jobs would work. Show your ass up, you're gonna get paid. The information though, like y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this example I've been using for years. When you get, hey, drop a one if you know what H&R Block is. Who know what H&R Block is? It's like AmScot. I mean, it's not like AmScot. H&R Blocks be doing functional taxes. AmScot do taxes too, but I'm just giving y'all an example. Western Union, no financial people, right? H&R Block has and the only reason I asked that is I think they all gone in Tampa. I don't be seeing them no more. I don't know. I don't get out much. But anyway, the point I'm making is this. Let me stick to the script. When you get a job at H&R Block, where we get ripped off on our taxes. Hey, when y'all get a job at H&R Block, they have a non-compete clause in the contract, in the agreement. What it says is you cannot go open up a financial institution once you leave there, or you cannot go get rehired. No, I think you can get rehired. You can't open another one for X amount of years. Do y'all understand why that is? If I'm teaching you the ins and outs of money, why would I give you a non-compete clause for you to go make your own company? Because if I'm giving you the inner workings and the intellectual property as to how we stay super fucking rich, nigga, the last thing I want you to do is take what I taught you, go open up a business and become my competition in the same surrounding area. What that should tell y'all off the rip is the information that y'all could get in these places is golden. The money is cool. I know we need the money. We live in America, duh. The information though, that is the game changer. That is where you fuck up that's where you raise the archetype. That's where you fuck up the actual system. Why would any company not want you to take the intellectual property and use it? Oh, because they probably know if your smart ass was able to use it, and you was able to market, which would create some type of fan base or some type of attraction, yeah, you fucking up the money. You fucking up the church's money. You niggas come in here and get paid. You niggas don't come in here and get smart now. That's not the goal. You sit your ass down and get paid. Don't be on my motherfucking clock trying to wisen up. Anyway, y'all, number 3, can you pass down them stock or equity in a company that you work for? Number 4, does your family, I'm sorry, y'all, skip one. Number 4, can they gain access to the free money you give banks, insurance, or 401ks? I'm gonna say this right now, y'all. Any company that penalizes you for paying your debt off earlier than they wanted you to, that should probably make you scratch your head. And a lot of us don't scratch our head. A lot of us be like, okay, I want to take 50 years to pay you anyway. But once you backtrack all that goddamn interest, you're going to be like, nigga, I could have bought 4 more houses with this shit. But I'm going to say it again. Any company that penalize you for paying your debt off early, that should be, y'all know red flags and from A to Z when it comes to a relationship. Nigga don't know no one financial red flag. That shit don't sound weird to you? That don't sound like, wait, so y'all want me to owe y'all money? Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We're your friends, bro. You can owe us forever. And then you realize, like, and that's why I say, y'all, with our business deals, we rarely be the benefactor because we just don't read the shit at all. But just something to think about. Why the fuck would I not want you to get out my pocket? It makes sense to me. Like, I don't want 1,000 niggas owing me. You niggas gonna have me broke, loaning to all y'all late asses. I need y'all, ain't that how we function? John, I need my money, bro. We don't, listen, and that's why I say, y'all, we don't study the wolves and handle business the right way. Because if you actually, like, when niggas keep asking you for money, if you made their ass sign an agreement and tack some interest onto it, I bet the energy be way different. They either gonna get your ass paid immediately, or you really gonna be able to say that same when motherfuckers be like, what they be saying? As long as I owe you, you ain't gonna never go broke. That shit don't apply to us, man, because we don't even follow them rules and regulations. That shit apply to the bank. That shit apply to the house people. That shit apply to your car. Us common folks love to say that shit. Well, as long as you owe me, you'll never go broke. Bro, you're not collecting shit on that. You are gonna go broke. Keep loaning money out with no return on the investment. Your ass is gonna go broke. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna read these last 2 and I'm wrapping it up. Because I said 20 minutes. We have 45 now. Gotta go. Where we at? Number 5. Does your family benefit from the flipping and investing these companies do daily when you make your payments? Hell no. Motherfucker been there, took your 200. Hey, y'all be thinking them memes when they be saying, send me 500, I'm gonna turn it to 5,000 a joke. Your bank know how to do that shit. Your financial institution, they know how to do that shit. It be us in the memes. We don't know how to do that shit, but they do. So I'm gonna ask you again. Does your family benefit from the flipping and investing these companies do daily when you make your payments? Hell no. Nigga, you been to kill yourself to make that $200 payment. Spent your complete last, can't even eat. Man, them boys finna take your 200, put that shit on the market, turn that shit to 2,000 and be in Turks and Caicos this weekend. And we in this motherfucker eating club crackers trying to figure out how we gonna feed these babies Sunday dinner. Number 6, if you lost that job today, who would assist or save you? Your children would have a chance to if you gave them some of the funds we blindly send to these companies for our just-in-case emergencies. And number 7, don't take my word for it because I know many of you are hell-bent on saying this isn't possible. Just ask the Asian, Middle Eastern, African families that live great lives without relying on a thieving machine their whole life. They literally migrate here and take over. I'm gonna read that one more time. Don't take my word for it because I know many of y'all are hell-bent on saying this isn't possible. But ask the Asian, the Middle Eastern, and African families that live great lives here without relying on that machine. They migrate here and take over. You was born here. You know, certain shit in life, y'all, should make you scratch your head. You were born here. You been here 35 years. They been here 6. You should scratch your head even more when you realize you live in a country that be having immigrant, and I'm not knocking the immigrants, but they have immigrant benefits. They have immigrant programs. They have immigrant like Head Start funds that put them in a position. Motherfucker, you was born here. They ain't got shit for you. And these motherfuckers, you still, you know, man, I gotta make sure I pay my insurance on time, because if I don't, something happens to me, then, you know, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, this group of people, y'all need y'all ass whooped. With love, though, I don't mean a real ass whooping. Y'all motherfuckers be 100% confident in y'all health, right? Why are you still paying health insurance? You trust yourself, right? You got it together. This is the rise and fall of big pharma. Hospitals ain't shit, they killing us. I'm gonna pay my insurance though, just in case I gotta get to one. We gotta make that shit make sense. That's why I say, y'all, a lot of y'all be in your own way. Y'all literally be knowing. It just be the consistency. It be the plan of action. It be the urgency. Like, get somebody on here right now that if you challenge them on health and wellness, will blitz your ass. And then you ask them, you got health insurance? Yes. Why are you going to the doctor? I thought you was the truth. Well, like, that's why I said, y'all, when I was reading it, like, traditionalism is dangerous, man. Traditionalism will absolutely kill us. And the crazy part about traditionalism is, like, you can backtrack your generations and you can see, like, I tell everybody this, y'all, and I promise this is the last thing I'm gonna say for real. Calculate the highest education level of your last 3 generations, and then calculate financially where they maxed out in your last 3 generations. It's gonna give you a great idea of where you're currently headed, if not worse. 3 things I actually tell people. Assess of your last 3 generations. Assess what usually kills your relatives. Assess the highest level of education of your relatives. And then assess where typically, and I know this may be a hard one because people don't be honest about their money and they might not want you in their business. But you know, you can even gauge it from working class, entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. You'll begin to realize that, like, the writing on the wall, you feel me? So you can move with that exact same mindset, exact same blueprint. You ain't hurting nobody but your goddamn self. You will look like, some of us, y'all real spill, like we 4th generation poverty soldiers. Literally, some of y'all, and some of us, me included, some of us, our youngest relative in our family and our oldest relative has the same buying power. That should scare the fuck out of you. Your grandma has had 89 trips around the sun. She has just as good of a chance as your freshly born 6-month-old to get approved for a debit card or a credit card. That would scare the fuck out of me. That would bother me. That would really concern me, that from granny to mama to me to my baby, we talking 4 generations. We have the same amount of buying power. You know, like right now, some of our grandmas could not get approved to get a toy out of goddamn, well, Toys R Us don't exist no more. New Face, what up, big bro? I don't even know what toy store is out these days. I ain't seen a toy store in so damn long. But anyway, y'all get the point. Like, literally, your grandma cannot get approved for an iPhone, nor can your 2-month-old baby. That's a dangerous lineage, and dangerous for all the wrong reasons. You feel me? Like, we shouldn't have the same repetitive problems, y'all. Like, we do have to be seeking new problems as a collective and as a generation, as a family. So like I say, traditionalism is very dangerous because you literally can look behind you and see what all them maxed out at, and you literally will go do the same shit. And I tell everybody, like, life don't get easier. We have to get smarter. Technology is going to increase. Instant gratification is going to increase. Social media, the distractions, the attention span is going to lower. Cost of living, inflation, all these things are going to increase and decrease as the world evolves. The world don't never go back. You feel me? Like, the world don't never wake up and be like, man, fuck this shit. Let's go back to cassette tapes. Let's do it the heart. No, the world is going to quickly and keep evolving. So you got to think, like, some of y'all are really gauging your current success based off niggas that lost in the 80s. You're popping them, your grandma. And I'm not being mean. We just calling it, we calling a spade a spade. Because, like, all our families got people that lost at life, or that lost or tried to play the game, but they lost. You feel me? Some of us got relatives that won. But logically, think about that. Your blueprint of your makeup has been provided to you by somebody who lost in the 80s. What the fuck are you about to do with that information in 2023? Except repeat the same cycle or fall off even harder. But I'm done, y'all. I'm gonna start running my mouth. To the people that's asking, If you want the catalog for free, sis, my apologies. I was in my spiel. I didn't want to stop. They're still available. Y'all, when y'all get there, I'm gonna say it again. If you're not willing to read those 2 to 4 lines in the description, so you can explain exactly what so you can understand exactly what you're investing in, don't buy my catalog, okay? Because if you ain't gonna read them 4 lines, I know goddamn well you're not finna read this. You're not finna go through these examples and document your progress in your notes and make sure your shit in order. You're not gonna read this. You're not gonna read this. The likelihood, listen, you skipping them 4 lines and then the likelihood of you being like, hell yeah, I got 3,000 pages though, let's get it. You're not gonna read this. And I'm just like, Mike Rashid, what up, big bro? Hey, shout out to somebody I look up to in his life shit. If y'all not following Mike Rashid outside of just the fitness side of things, like, bro mentally is a different human in my opinion. I ain't got a chance to meet bro yet and kick it with him, but yeah, bro. Y'all know I be popping that big dog shit, you feel me? Bro definitely absolutely got that big dog energy on motherfucking 1000. Shout out to bro though. And too, just shout out to bro too for his level of consistency, cause bro is, I don't know, y'all just gotta go to his page. You know, certain niggas got that ism. You feel me? You can't really articulate what it is, but when you see him, when you're in the room with him, you feel that presence and that energy. Just be like, oh yeah, you feel me? Bro, one of them ones. But shout out to bro for real, cause I be like, he one of the main ones that helped me stay motivated. And when I dropped them 50 pounds last year, it was like 48. Bro definitely was like the pinnacle of like, go watch Mike. Go watch Mike. Derek, get your fat ass up and go watch Mike. Nigga feeling non-motivated, go watch Mike. Cause Mike gonna not necessarily make you feel bad about yourself in a negative way, but bro energy alone gonna make you turn a mirror on yourself and be like, yeah, I gotta get my shit together. But yeah, y'all. For the people that's asking, so yes, as I said, for the kickoff of 2024, the first 500 people to get their catalog, they get it on the house. Now, let me explain something. You're going to get all these curriculums and all these books. You're going to get 12 years of teaching for free. What you are going to pay for is your shipping. And let me help you understand for the people that don't. Y'all, me giving you my life worth of intellectual property for free is one thing, which is a huge thing. Because, like, and y'all know I function off results and numbers. I don't know a lot of people at 34 that have my resume, have my children, have my experiences, and actually took the time to put them on paper so whoever in the motherfucking world want to get them can access them and learn from them as well. That's number 1. But number 2, y'all, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. I'm not, and this is some of it because I can't fit all of it in one hand. I'm not putting, hold on, let me slow down. I'm not putting this in the box. 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 This in the box. This in the box. This in the box. And I'm missing like three or 4 other things. But I'm not putting this shit in the box and paying for it. I'm already giving you like what it took me up to 34 years to figure out and put on paper. So yes, you have to pay for your own shipping. Catalog is 100% free. You just got to get it to your front door. And we have payment plans. So if you use a payment plan, it's going to cost you a whopping $15 to get it shipped to your front door, no matter where you are in America. Those of you who are out of the country, it is going to cost y'all extra, because I definitely ain't shipping y'all niggas should be $75. So like, it's one thing for me to give y'all something for free. It's a whole nother thing for me to take a L giving it to you, which that's what we not going to do. So anyway, y'all, the catalog is 100% free. You just got to pay to get it to your front door. And yes, you have to pay, because you asking me to shit. This curriculum alone, this motherfucker got 559 pages, man. 559 pages. 219 pages in that one. 62 pages in that one. I believe this one had 334 pages. And I know this one, I believe, this got 190 pages. And then y'all, damn, what side everything is? Then you got these. I'm missing one, but you got another 5 books, a board game, and flashcards. So yes, y'all, you gonna pay for your own shipping. And I'm gonna say it again with love. If you're at a place where you can't pay for your own shipping, I totally understand that. You don't need to invest in me anyway. You just need to focus on investing in yourself. If you're at a place where $15 is gonna put you in a bad space, you don't need to be spending your bread. You probably need to spend no bread at all. Your focus just need to be, nigga, how can we get some money? Last thing I'm gonna share, y'all, they are absolutely first come, first serve. So once those 500 run out, y'all, the same thing happened with Roblox like 6 months ago. Once those 500 run out, you'll notice your box is gonna dwindle. So I'm gonna say this to everybody that ordered yesterday and today, 100%, y'all box gonna have absolutely everything in it. Y'all good to go. But I'm just telling y'all, as the days go by, it is first come, first serve. So if goddamn Johnny and everybody pull up and buy 501 of them by Saturday, when you go look at the catalog, it's gonna say $499 for the digital version, and it's gonna say $999 for the physical version.